On the 7th day God rested, and Stefan took over. Badi ereko, everybody. What have the Byzantines ever done for us? Speaking Greek? Olive oil? Napalm? No. It's time to take back Armenia. By force. After some years in exile, Thoros got bored of playing Candy Crush on his phone and made the return journey to take back his home, the Vodka castle. The castle is occupied by Byzantine forces and Thoros does not want his childhood home occupied by these nutsacks. I think it glitched though, nothing is happening. Let me just restart this. What a great start for this campaign. Let's see if it fixes this time and... I'm orange here, I just had to move him. Jesus Christ. I understand how hard it is to believe that after what I just did. Word spread that Thoros was back with a vengeance, and the Armenians got excited for the revolution. It was just a matter of time until him and his new friends took back the castle. The Byzantines didn't have a very strong garrison, and in no time Vodka was liberated from the evil olive oil grasp. This is it, boys. We're back for another liberation campaign. And do I love liberation campaigns. William Wallace, Joan of Arc, El Cid, Jan Žižka. I really hope this one follows the trend of quality of those campaigns. A little church here to protect my villagers in the name of God. We are also tasked with visiting Thoros' brothers around the countryside, Blair and Stefan. His parents must have hated the fact that they got twins. This one we shall call Stefan, and this one... we call him Blair. Speaking of Blair, once we meet him, he asks us to clear more Byzantines, and I'm starting to see why he's named that way. The composite bowman is something I've been very much looking forward to try. I hope it's as broken as the Monaspa. But first some more important things. Like another Fort Knox of God here. On the other hand, Stefan just asked for troops to start beating Byzantines, and that is something I can get behind. He better not disappoint me. While scouting the map, we meet a fella from the Seljuks, asking for help recovering a trade card. And as soon as he mentions reward, our composite bowmen get on their way to help. I've seen people complaining about the projectile animation for them, but I think it fits well. Like they're caving the enemy's chest in with every arrow. Oh shit, don't just stand around. Get inside the fort, everybody. Crap. Wall yourself with the tower, quick, don't let them get close. Uh-oh, I might be in trouble here. The church fell, but the archers arrived in time to help, and out west the Seljuk trade cart has been recovered and sent on its way towards home. Okay, crisis averted, for now at least, and Stefan shows great sign of initiative attacking the Byzantines before I even ask. Good on you, Stefan. God damn it, these raids are annoying. But luckily our Seljuk buddies gave us some sick trebuchets for recovering the trade cart, and we can show the Byzantines why the Armenians are God's chosen people. No joke, Armenia was the first country in the world to fully convert to Christianity in 301 AD, a good 80 years before the Roman Empire converted. Now the question comes to mind, how did it make way towards the mountains without convincing anyone else around first? Oh shit, Stefan, I don't condone using catapults with infantry, but the help is much appreciated. While the Byzantines in panic sent rams to try and stop me, the first castle falls, and I capture the first stronghold, right in the center of the map. Let's go give Stefan a hand, he deserves the help. Haha, get shredded like cheese. The Byzantines are not happy with the raiding, but that doesn't stop me from advancing and raining hell on them. Oh shit, Stefan, how refreshing it is to see AI helping me again. The second castle falls, and the Byzantines resign by the hands of Thoros and Stefan. Also Mle. He didn't do anything, but I feel bad for him having that name. And the outlawed becomes the law in 32 minutes and 5 seconds. That was easy. Let's try this on hard now. Emperor Emmanuel was not happy with the peasant rebellion happening in his lands and sent his best men to stomp it. But Thoros and his brothers were not ready to go down without a fight. Starting off, we're asked to choose Stefan or Mle to side with us for the mission, and obviously I choose Stefan. He helped me a lot last scenario, and he has a normal name. We start with a solid camp, and shortly after are given our new objective, murdering or converting 5 Byzantine generals. We are on the big leagues now, so another town center is ordered. Ooh, they'll pay taxes. Guess I'll have to build some churches for the common folk. The idea of fortified church fits really well in the game, and after using it now and in Tamar, it feels like it's been in the game since forever. Bring it on, I'm ready for it. I'm not ready for it. Run, old man, get in the tower, yes! Okay, I managed to push them back. Maybe I can even keep pushing further here, but I'll roll back a bit and build some walls. Yes, make the family proud, Stefan. Holy shit, I see now why he got the normal name out of the two. And that gave us the window to finish the walls. Let's see them bothering me now. Oh goddamn skirmishers and their ability to throw javelins over walls. Oh god, there's another way in from the side. This is not looking too good for me. But we repel yet another attack and start walling the shallow waters to the west. Stefan, help, they're coming for me. Gold is scarce here, so we need to get bold and bring God with us. On the 7th day, God rested, and Stefan took over. Okay, we're walled now, and I feel a bit safer to start going after the generals. I think you're doing just fine, buddy. Alright, let's get a move on. It's 25 minutes in and I haven't even gotten close to them. There's some soldiers around here that I can heal and Shumbahan, your boo-boo's gone. They could be less aggressive and just do what I need them to do. Oh my god, you're so good at healing, slay girl. Forest friends healed and join us with the siege ram. That's just what I needed to deal with the castle there. Just gotta clear the sea of units they're throwing at me, and this is not going too good for me. Yeah, I'll have to come back later. I'm not protected enough here. Let's plop a little castle near the walls. Another fresh batch of bowmen ready, and we rock down to the first general, and turned his horse and chest into Swiss cheese. I'm not the biggest fan of the composite bowman's range so far, but it's doing the job, so I can't complain much. Alright, I'm just gonna walk under the castle and snipe this douchebag. That if I can find him in the sea of cavalry. I have no idea where he is. This is not optimal. We train yet another army and roll towards the general yet again, this time luring his guard away from castle fire so we can run in and bitch slap him to death for being in our lands. It's my property. They need to get the fuck out of my property. I don't go to the dick-sucking parlor and act like it's mine, do I? 3 generals down and we're in good time to win the first hard scenario ever. Yes, I am pretty much being carried by Stefan, a campaign ally. But he's not going to kill these 2 generals, so it's not like I'm completely useless. Only like 40% useless. Time for the final march, which would be much easier if they didn't have scores of soldiers every goddamn where. But we move on with minor casualties, and why is this asshole running away from us? He had forgotten his sword and came back to die with honor. Only 1 general left, and at this point my whole body is drenched in sweat. In the voiceover I don't often show how tense I am during scenarios like this, so here's the live reaction when the final general died. Oh, thank god, my butthole is clenched so hard I can only shove 1 fist up there. The revenge happened, but not from the expected side, in 1 hour and 40 seconds. Ooh, look how shiny it looks in gold. But I'm back to moderate because that was a bit too much for my taste, and I don't know if Stefan will be there to carry me to victory. Things were looking great for Thoros and his buddies. Well, that until he walked into a fucking crusade happening south of his borders. And we are straight away bullied by the Seljuks into paying tribute. Besides paying ransom, we're also tasked with fighting the Teutons and destroying 2 of their castles. Now I have to build them in the wrong side. Down south we meet a rare specimen, the moral Christian, who asks us for safe passage in exchange for his little stronghold. To avoid issues, we pay the Seljuks. It's only 200 gold anyways. The French didn't like that, and threatened to attack me if I attacked the Teutons. This whole story just sounds like pure chaos. The Armenians, a completely Christian nation, rocks up to a Crusade battlefield, allied with the Muslims, and starts attacking the Christians on the other side. But not without helping a Teutonic commander return safely to Europe first. That was good. I'll spare your life if you come give speeches to my army. Okay, that's a lot of pikemen. I'm not liking the looks of this. Again? I just paid you guys. Fine, take my money, you heathen. I probably didn't have to waste so many resources sending Simon home, but he asked so nicely. And I'm gonna slap this village people mustache off your face, Reynald. Oh my god, just let me destroy the gate, please. Please, I'm not asking for much. Fuck you, Reynald, you French dickhead. At least they haven't researched the concept of priority target yet. You gotta be kidding me. Gates cleared, and we send Simon towards his ship so he can start focusing on the objective, teaching Germans how to war crime. No, thank you, Simon. Your stronghold will be put to good use. All help is welcome in the war effort. Oh shit, I forgot to pay the heretics. Reynald sends a proper big army, but it's futile, and the first castle is ours. Hey, 2v1 is not fair. I don't go to your house and bring a friend to bang your wife. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, repair it before it falls? Are you kidding me? How much are you gonna extort me? Let's get this over with. I walked into a crusade expecting to stomp on heretics in the name of God, not having to fight 2 armies while paying tribute to said heretics. This just isn't what I was told crusading would be like. But the second castle falls by my trebs. Can we be cool now? Now we're talking. Take back the 1100 gold I paid in tribute. Yes, Seljuks, I keep records of wrongdoings from my peers. We still have a pretty decent army, and roll in straight away towards the Seljuks. The Seljuks didn't like that. But we prevail, and push forward, destroying the outer defenses and fighting their cavalry. I can see they put my gold to good use, because their army is fully upgraded, and hurting me like a motherfucker. The push is slow, but we managed to snipe their castle, with some help from Reynolds' cavalry. It's weird to see the map fully revealed without using any cheats. Inside the Seljuks camp, it's pure chaos, with their buildings getting nuked from orbit until they recognize that we're just better. Yeah, you tell them, Thoros. We got caught in the crossfire, but 360 no-scoped both the Christians and the Muslims, in 56 minutes and 9 seconds. You know who we haven't harassed yet in the campaigns? Cyprus. And word has it that it's crawling with Byzantines. How tasty. And Reynold followed us. Let's see if he behaves like a good buddy. We choose the western part of the island following the chat's advice, and are teleported to a completely set camp in the corner. Oh no, it's a naval scenario. Why? At least we have Drummonds? Really? I wouldn't have expected that from a landlocked nation. We are settled right next to enemies, and go to town straight away, as I have learned recently that early aggression is the best aggression. It makes sense for the Armenians to have Drummonds. You're more likely to see things from a different perspective if you're not used to it, and attaching a fucking catapult to a ship's bow is exactly that. The lands around our camp have been peacefully liberated, and I feel a bit safe. Oh god, they're coming by water already. Please, no, I really don't want to fight in the water. But since it's necessary, let's make this quick. Is it just me, or are their ships taking less damage than usual? Mad truths here. It's always 50% chance of success. One dock done. Only 8 to go. Lisbon is the other way, just saying. We continue fighting bravely, by sea and land, fighting endless waves of galleons and cataphracts. But them pesky Byzantines always find a way towards my docks. Guess I'll just have to stock up in galleons. We rescued a trader that promised us maps of Cyprus if we bring him to safety, so we do what we can to help. Please no, I'm gonna put my head through a wall if they sink this. God damn it. And they're coming after my shit now. I'm not having fun fighting this. Fuck this noise. I'm going back to standard for this scenario. I don't have the patience to deal with this bullshit. Starting off in Templar lands again, and choosing the same corner because I know where shit is. But the tactic will be slightly different this time. I'll wall myself in. Where are the walls? No walls then, we just bum rush their docks and hope for the best. Stupidity is punishable by death here, just so you know. Since we can't build walls, I'll clear the camps closest to the base for safety. The Byzantines try being funny, but that turns into our navy blasting their first dock. Starting off with the right foot, let's keep the momentum. A tempting offer, Mr. Shipbuilder, but I don't want to waste time, so hang tight in there. I want to end this as soon as possible, so more docks are needed. Nicosia didn't like that. It always cracks me up seeing the mule cart rolling towards the castle to be garrisoned. The navy starts growing nicely, and we arrive at another Byzantine dock. 2 down, 7 to go. I didn't really pay attention to where they are because I had a bit of a headache while recording this, so a lot of time is wasted scouting them. Ooh, this fun tower here looks awesome. 4 docks destroyed, and the southern part of the map is liberated. We sail around Cyprus, destroying their ships whenever on sight until we reach the remaining docks. The Byzantines struggle to scramble galleons to protect themselves, but we power through and keep lobbing every projectile available towards the docks. Our navy arrives to the last 3 docks pretty beaten up, and after raising one of them, we are forced to regroup. Thankfully I'm well versed in failure and prepared for it, and when the new navy arrives, we are welcomed by heavy demolition ships and a sea's worth of fireships and galleons. But we prevail, and one after the other the docks fall, signaling the fall of the apparently arrogant Byzantine navy. Another dreadful sea scenario over, in 36 minutes and 14 seconds. Thoros' revolution was at full speed, and the Byzantines, besides paying dearly, were not ready to throw in the towel yet. Surrounded in the captured city of Tarsus, Thoros must hold the city until Reynold arrives to break the siege. I don't know if it's because his name is Reynold, or because he's French, but I don't trust him. The Byzantines start raiding the city, and at that point I realize that we can't train more villagers. I guess holding inside is our only option. At least we can still train more troops until they kill the villagers outside. I feel like I've heard this excuse before. Don't go for the miners, don't go for the miners, don't go for the... God damn it. Miokar just casually sidestepping a trebuchet shot. Pure MLG. They're raiding all my villagers. It's time to hide inside. This is not looking too promising. Where's Reynold? This feels a lot like the Lombard League. losing a siege because my allies decide to not show up. If they betray me in 30 seconds, the prophecy is complete. But we survived the siege, and as expected, this inflamed testicle betrays us. Alright, time to bail the fuck out of here. Thoros, quit screwing around, we gotta move. We load up the ship and set sail away from Tarsus, towards either Stefan or Mle. Stefan served us greatly, but his back deserves a break from carrying us so heavily, so we move towards Mle. Who knows? Maybe they throw us a nice redemption arc.
Where is Mle? His camp is completely deserted.
Really, Mle? I give you a chance to make your name and you do me like this? What would I do without you, Stefan? As any good campaign climax, we must vaporize every single enemy in the map, before they do the same to us. But we start with some troops, so it shouldn't be a problem. Ugh, can't I just deal with one at a time for once? Time to rush a castle where they come from. What the fuck, they just ran straight towards my wood line. I wonder if they're keeping the ram there just for psychological warfare. Oh no, stop killing my shit. No, fuck you, Reynold. You started this, and I'll finish it. Yeah, I'll agree to that, but only because I want to beat some sense into Reynold first. I'm dropping another castle here. Let's see the Byzantines try something funny. We got a 15-minute break from the Seljuks. Let's make the best of it. Yeah, take that, mining camp. We tread with great care inside Reynold's base, as I have no idea how it looks, because like the smart ass I am, I didn't do any research on my enemies. Luckily there's nothing really threatening inside, and Reynold throws in the towel like the little punk ass bitch he is. 5 minutes left in the ceasefire, and we push towards the Byzantines. It's annoying to have you coming after me, but I appreciate the little time I had to beat Reynold. And they come with a vengeance towards my gold mine. But we were ready with a nice beefy army, and instantly pushed back into their camp. There's been a lot of castle destruction in these new campaigns. Also infinite spam of units. That one is quite annoying to deal with. It removes the fun of being tactical and going after their economy to weaken them, and just honestly feels like fighting against AI. And yes, it is fighting against AI, but other campaigns just do this so much better by hiding these handicaps and keeping the immersion. Anyways, the final Seljuk castle falls, and with it, the Seljuks. Only the Byzantines left, and we don't waste time. Oh, Stefan, good to have you finally join us. That sounded sassy, but I'm actually happy to see him join, even though I'm holding it by myself without any issues. We arrive in Tarsus again and besiege the city the proper way, taking the castle nice and easy to liberate the city. But we're far from being done, and continue pummeling the Byzantines wherever we find them. Here, there, in this corner as well. Your stables are not safe, nor are your castles. The map is littered with Byzantine production buildings everywhere, and from what I gathered, we must level everything to make them resign. At least the Trebs make everything so much quicker. I dread the day they make a civilization without trebuchets. But to be fair, if they gave trebuchets to Mayans and Aztecs, they'll give it to everyone. And as we push towards the last castle, the Byzantines resign, and the final scenario of Thoros is over, in 1 hour 24 minutes and 1 second. Funny how the scenario took longer on standard than the second one on hard. Total runtime, 4 hours 29 minutes and 8 seconds. Considering 2 scenarios on moderate and 1 on hard, the time is actually pretty decent. This campaign is a pretty big meh after playing Tamar, but it had its highlights. Stefan was the highlight of the whole thing. There's no discussion there. I like the whole casually walking into a crusade as well. Really gives me ancient World War vibes. Partial time now stands at 156 hours, 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Jesus, that's a mouthful. Wait, do you hear that? The elephants are coming, and Ismail is leading the charge.